Hey, everybody. Good evening. It's Friday night. I know everybody's out there, maybe having a fish fry, maybe getting a good cocktail, or maybe getting their freak on. We're not. We're over here because, frankly, I can't play Valour and Fortitude enough. I really can't. I like it that much. But besides, on Wednesday, during Wednesday Night Warfare, we got within one turn of finishing what has been a truly epic clash between a big old group of armchair dragoons. And now they're 1 point apart with one turn to go. Now, I'm going to admit something to you all. We don't have any Austrians. I think we have all the French. Do we have all the French?
I think so.
Yeah, we
have,
do.
we have vraiment. We have all the French, but we have no Austrians. So we're going to dive in. Let me do a tweet real quick, and then we'll do that. It's, what are you going to do?
I think we just tell them we beat them.
Yeah, well,
we did it.
That's true. That is the rule. If they were not here, they're not there to defend themselves, and therefore they lose. I think we have all the French. But yeah. So, Haz, you're not first. Stop it. So we're just gonna dive in and see what happens, and if we actually do need an Austrian turn, I as the umpire will figure something out. But and we were going to hopefully have Andrew back. So I guess we'll find out. But we begin every single turn in Valour and Fortitude with a draw of a fate card. So, Achilles.
Okay.
What did I get? I can't tell. I'm on a team with you.
Oh, I'm not on a team with anybody. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm on a team.
Not a team player.
I'm not.
So there'll be no fate cards. So I'm going to come over here by Robert. And
that's not going to help us.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Boy, that's like a stick in the eye.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Can't disagree with you in any way. But Robert, you do get to shoot at these guys, so let's have it.
Yeah, we will. Range 8.3.
That square's a whole lot closer.
Vukocevic, we might get rid of him if we can break 2 of his units.
Who's that?
Vukocevic, but I think this guy's a lot closer to the guy he was measuring from. But yeah, Vukocevic is he's running on fumes right now.
Yeah, I can pour plenty.
That battery can disappear.
The 3rd Battalion, 21st Line of Petite.
Yep.
We'll throw a die into there.
All right. That's one.
That was useless. Now, the 2nd Battalion, 21st Line will shoot into
Vukocevic.
1.
Nope. Yep.
You'll have to do it from this one.
Is that a 3-shot or a 1-shot, Robert?
I'll go for 3. You can't.
No, I need the movement
For this guy in the back.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be 1.
Well, hold on. I mean, there's something I'm.
What about these guys?
Yeah.
I can throw them in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew. All right, Andrew. You're going to be rolling for all the Austrians this turn. Get on in here.
Oh, great.
Sorry, man.
I think that unit can squeeze that shot.
We ain't doing that garbage. Nope.
Okay, so who are we using? Petite?
I think that's the only one that's going to get it because the guys back here are going to get blocked by the 1-inch.
Okay. So you got Petite, Wallenworth.
Listen, let him skirmish shot into there. The carabiners and the cannon can shoot the cannon.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he's.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Because if you just take out the gun, that's it. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Sure.
We can't get multiple shots on 2nd Battalion Grinsers there.
He only got one. He got a hit. Pew. So now,
I'm gonna throw that and the gun and the Koenig back here.
so who's your main? I
Maybe the
imagine
gun.
Yeah, sure.
2, 3, 4.
I would agree with that.
And that's not a outflank.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh man,
That was another point, though. What's the benefit for an outflank and a musket shot, please?
Extra die.
All right, so Robert, you get an extra die on this one.
Blah.
Doesn't matter.
not sure it would have.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna throw away his fire here.
Just to do the waste, okay?
Yeah.
And
And then they're all gonna skirmish.
1, 2, 3 skirmish on them horsies.
Two hits.
2 hits.
That's not gonna guess a test, but
that shakes them. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
It's an athlete 4.
Yeah. No, it doesn't even. Yeesh. Good hussars. Good quality horsies. All right. Coming around the corner. What else you got? I'm over at your Bavarians.
yeah, I'm looking at what I can do here.
Sure.
Oh, I got some. I do actually have some more fire over here.
Hey, David Pumphouse, you want to come in here and run some Austrians?
For very brief.
For about like 15 minutes.
For about
Yeah.
50, you want to run Austrians for about 15 minutes? Join Andrew, split up the field in half. A lot of toys for about 15 minutes at a time. What you got, Robert? I'm sorry.
I got the 2 cannons shooting the horsies in the butt.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely not. Yeah.
Wait, where?
Here.
From where?
That's Schneller.
That's-
Wait. Which guy? Which guy are you talking about?
Well,
You can't
Talking
shoot
about
over.
You can't shoot. You
over.
cannot shoot over people.
Period.
I can't even see them.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
Ah,
Either I get to shoot the square or I get to shoot the horses.
That's
No,
not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not.
You can't see the square or the horse from where you are.
look,
Maybe
I
it's
can't
the
see
crest
either
line
of
right
these
here.
targets.
And if you could see the horse, Jervis has been explicit in saying you cannot shoot over friend or foe.
Right.
I can't see either of these targets, but I get to shoot one of them.
I know they're there.
I know they're there. I demand to shoot one of them.
Well,
Right.
this guy at least gets this one.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I don't think so. The crest line's right here.
Yeah, we have said that you need to be within 2 inches of the crest line. You're well back of that. You got to
Are
get
these
your.
guys in some kind of square or something?
That's that battalion mass.
Oh,
That is that Austrian battalion mass.
Yeah,
What am I
the
going to do here?
press line runs like this.
We've not been using military, and the reason I've not been doing it is because because of the way Turk built these, and we love them. They're not really good with military crests, so we've been doing the ridge line. And that's been real consistent the whole game.
it's beautiful terrain, by the way, Turk.
We love it, man.
Yes, it is.
Just make it better next time.
Yeah, draw crest lines on it. That'll make it look better.
There you go.
I don't really need
Like
that
a
many.
bright-
You see sort of more contours.
Bright
Yeah.
orange contour lines.
Yeah,
on it.
because that's what everybody wants. All right,
Let's see.
So what you got, Chrono?
Let's see. I have. Let's see. I'm trying to see what I actually do have. Okay, so I have 2 skirmish shots there from these 2 lines.
Uh-huh.
Nope. Then I
dear.
have skirmish shot here, and a gun here, and then another skirmish shot. Well, no, they're out of range, so just 2 dice.
2 dice.
2 hits.
Yeah.
So I know the turn would mean something, but alas.
Yeah, just to the.
These guys can't see anyone, so I'll hand it over to Has and Achilles.
Has Achilles.
Okay.
This is it. This
Yeah.
is
Probably
this
the
is,
only one that's going to matter here.
Yeah, this is the stuff of consequence, I think.
Okay, everybody except this guy.
Yeah.
that can shoot at this guy is gonna be
Everybody
shooting at
except
this
that
guy.
schmuck. Yeah. So this is 2, I believe. Yeah. Right. 3.
We got
4.
the artillery, which is in canister range.
Right.
I
So
believe.
Canister doesn't
But you
count.
can't canister towns, can you?
No.
Nope.
oh,
Well, I guess it doesn't matter then.
Yeah.
All
That's
right, so the 2 artillery,
Yep.
this unit, and this unit.
4.
I will throw in skirmish shots from Udralikling here.
That's out of arc. Oh, that's right. You can go from any
It's
side.
garrison.
Any side. Any side. Any
Garrison.
side. You are
It's
right.
a town.
It's a town. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, I think.
5. Yep.
And he's soaking one.
Is that in range?
Soaking 2. He's soaking 2.
Poking one.
Yeah.
I
He's
was
soaking
oh,
1. It's a gun.
Oh, that's right. He's only soaking 1 because the rest of the
Yeah, it's in range.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 5, right?
Yep. 5
Yep.
soaking 1.
No.
Oh, man. We could not make a roll.
No.
Ugh.
Oh, dear. Anything else?
Man, desperately needed to get a hit on that. All right. Yeah, that's let's see. Well, I can shoot over here.
Okay.
I'd skirmish here and then try and get Gautier here into support range. See what you can do with that.
What are you talking about?
This fight here is going to be ugly.
I'm talking about these guys over here.
Oh, those guys. Okay.
I can shoot at Myers Chevrolet's over here.
Oh yeah, that's a die.
Yeah, you can shoot at these guys. They're closer and they're not in open order.
Mm?
Who are you talking about?
These guys here. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a wasted shot to Chrono's point. So
Yeah.
So you get yourself some cuirassiers. You want to throw the square in there too?
That's Haz's. Do you want to throw that square in?
Yep.
That's
I'd look over this guy too.
I thought they weren't in the same battalion. They didn't support.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's melee.
melee. Yep.
That's melee brigade support. Yeah.
So
In
1,
3?
2, 3. Yeah.
All right. Well, we've all screwed up. Do you want to try rolling?
I can screw up too.
There you go.
I don't wanna
It's your
be-
turn.
I don't want
It's
to be
your
left
turn to
out.
screw up.
All right, the 3.
Not enough.
Not enough, as the man said.
At least he hit something.
At least there's some.
And a
Yep.
skirmish shot from my line,
To where?
I think. Up
It's
the hill?
gonna have to be up the hill.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You can take the whole shot if you want, unless you're moving.
Well, I want to get to support my melee
Dig it.
next to the town.
Mm-hmm.
Hits him.
Mm-hmm.
Game of inches.
Any other shots?
Not for me.
I don't think
I
so.
think that's it.
All
That's all
right.
I've got.
So the question is, continue to movement, shall we?
Yep.
Well, yeah. What
You sure?
else we gonna
Okay,
do?
dig it. Well, admit that you've lost. It's
Well, we could do that, but
Yeah,
that wouldn't be any fun.
There's a chance. There's a small chance.
yeah, I don't see it, but show me wrong. Show me wrong. Very
I
good.
need to see our cards, Jim.
It's oh
You don't get to see the card. Your cards, you mean? Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, la 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 la. I was like, why do you think you get to see the French cards?
Yeah. You don't get any cards,
There
Andrew.
you go, Andrew. You can pick those up right there.
You just be
can-
quiet over there.
Just hold your mouse over them and hit a 1 or a 2, frankly, and hit another 1. There you go.
We're
Okay.
busy over here beating ourselves, Andrew. You just be quiet.
All right. So, Davu, who goes for free 36 inches away?
Well, it's got to be Lorence, right?
No,
Lauren-
no, give it to Gautier.
Why?
Because he can get into support range of this fight. Lorence is not going to make contact.
Yeah, he will.
At 6 inches?
Oh no, he won't. No, all he's
Yes.
got to do is get within 6, doesn't he?
Just
No.
you have to
He's
make
gotta
basic
make
contact.
contact.
Sorry,
He's
no,
gotta
no,
make
no. I'm
contact.
thinking of Garrison. Never
Yeah.
mind. He's got to make contact.
We
Yeah,
had
so
to,
he
we had to
won't
shoot
make
him
it.
out.
Mm-hmm.
We did to shoot him out, and
Yeah.
we did not.
Oberleichling is pretty well gone.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
we can do is empty it out.
So
Give
it's
it to
over to you, Gautier.
Okay.
And over at the right, who you
Petite.
Petite. All right, you rolling for somebody, Achilles?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for Lawrence. Say, what did
I'm playing a card.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he's playing a card here. What did he play?
This guy. Yeah. Who'd you play
You
that
gotta
on,
have-
on Gautier?
Gautier.
Gautier, very good.
We could change formation and then move.
Even in the bitter end. Plays it.
What you might need to do is change to mass and then move, because I'll give you 6.
Well, I got there.
He got
No,
there
you-
anyway.
No, you have.
Oh no, he's in line. He's
He's
in
in
line. You only get 6. So
I
you're
got moved
halved,
3
Taz.
twice.
You can't.
Oh, that's
no,
right.
you move 1.5 twice.
No.
No, it'd be 3
No.
twice.
No, it's 3 twice. Yeah.
It's halved, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
but,
Yeah.
And,
Which
and
would
line
be
and
6
line
total.
is
Yeah.
and line is the 6.
right. So it'd be
Yes,
3
three
and then
twice.
three
Yeah,
again.
3 twice. Yeah.
And that's just close enough.
Is it?
Just barely.
But
Just
because I
barely.
can,
They move. Oh, they can. They're limited as well. They're also affected by the cards. The whole brigade.
Yep.
Mhm.
They only move 1.5. Well, 3 total.
Not sure where they're going anyway.
They're making a.
I'm
They're,
allowed
make,
to move the square.
they're
so I'm
making
gonna
a
move the
point.
square.
They're making a point. We're not sure what it is, but they're making it.
I'm not really sure what it was they were trying to accomplish, but okay.
I'll try and activate Zeben for all the good it's going to do.
Okay, once
right,
once
Lorenzo.
again, I am compelled to point out that I think at this
No.
table, you and Robert are the only two that served. Andrew, did you serve?
Yes.
All right, the
Right.
three of you then are the only people who have served. The idea that not knowing what they were accomplishing and they're still doing it anyway, that's military. That's first order military think.
That's true, unfortunately.
What are we doing, sir? None of your business, Private.
Just do it.
Don't you worry about it. Just do the thing. Do the thing. I don't know what we're doing either, but
If we don't know what we're doing, the
Nice.
enemy surely can.
You want us to do what?
okay. Well, actually, is there any even point of moving, Lawrence?
Find out.
Oh well, I might as well. All right. So he's going to get 6 because he hits the water. All right.
Nice. Let's see.
Okay, he's can't
Can't
get
move
within
within-
3. So what? I guess, yeah, I don't know how far 3 is off of here.
It's actually you're a little too close.
Oh, you got there in the first move. Okay. All right.
So you could have did it as an assault move if you wanted. Not that it would have mattered. No, you have to
You
make
still wouldn't-
contact.
He wouldn't have made contact.
Or get
That's the
within
problem.
3 inches of a friendly who is in contact.
But that only matters then. It's a friendly whose brigade is a part of. So.
Yes, true.
Yeah, since we're not, so that wouldn't have mattered.
And
Okay.
I've got maximum brigade support already.
You are maximum brigade support. Bless your heart.
He has maxed himself out.
Dolphin.
That's all I've got.
Lo-
You know, Robert could be telling the truth or could be making up names. I can never quite tell.
Or he could be having vocal problems.
Yes,
for
or he
all
could
we
be
know.
having or he could be smelling burnt
Stroke.
toast. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything this Dabernath could potentially do? I don't see anything. So
Anything that he could do that has feck.
Nance or whatever.
Nance of whatever. You know, he
That
dies.
dude.
He dies a few months after this.
Have some respect.
Have some respect. Put some respect on his name.
Is there any way Davu could help you? Go show him your bald head, Davu.
Come on, let's show them your red hair.
Yes.
Straight.
I have to ask Jim,
Mm.
why is there a big gray patch up here?
You mean here?
So players can reach the middle of the table.
That's it.
What was that?
It's so the players, if this were on a physical tabletop, could reach to here.
See, because I could have actually made a run at this.
Yeah, this is a function of the design. I don't know if the terrain is any better up there, but this is actually a grand Eggmuhl scenario where two maps are put together and then Michael added another piece for what it's worth.
By the looks of it, this woods ends like right here, so there's an open spot.
Yeah, but there's a river here too, so I don't know where that goes. I don't know. I want to be clear. I don't know, but that's what it is.
And with a full move to get, with double move to get there.
Yeah, but I could have made a run at it before. I think that's.
Oh Lord, they coming.
Watch. In our effort to try to kill at least one of their guys, we're going to probably end up losing two of our brigades.
This too has a long storied history among gamers and generals. Reinforcing failure is a known term for a reason.
Yes.
I'm done.
Whose damage marker is this?
What, that one? Is his.
Phil Portway suggests that the gray space is actually Narnia.
Well, I would have captured Narnia.
There's
You'd
a
have had
lamppost out there.
Mr. Tumnus would have been mad. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it belongs to one of these guys.
At the end of the day,
Not the-
Athens going to show up and you'll be in trouble. So, it's like, it's not going to get you anything.
Probably his.
It
Well,
might.
there's one here and one here. So we're going to do that. Seems the most plausible to me. For what it's worth. Are we good?
Or done.
we're done.
Come on.
Good's a relative word.
Yeah,
All
not
right.
not categorizing it
Who
quite
wants
that
to
strongly.
show me their melee? Who wants to show it to me?
You guys got any place up there?
This is the one that matters. So this is
This is not without consequence. So 4. Yeah.
5 for 5s, and he's
6 or 5s.
6 for 5s.
Yep. Andrew, you ready on that?
Yeah, I just gotta hit the dice roller.
Got it. 5 for 5, 6 for 5.
Nope.
Well, that did not go well.
So the French have to check 4 times, I believe.
Oh, Jesus.
No,
That's it.
3.
3. Okay. 3 checks for the French.
3 checks. 3, sir.
Nope.
1.
We got a card for that? No.
Nope. You got no cards.
You saw the card, man.
Yeah, yeah. And now
does
Gautier,
help.
I
Gautier will
think that's
check.
it.
Gautier's only got 1 brigade left.
No, he's
Two.
got 2. He's got 2.
He's
One's
got
way
2.
down here.
So he's at a -1.
Square.
He's at a -1 in the bargain. Down here.
Oh,
He's at low half.
yep. Just one though, right? One check.
Yep, 1 check.
I don't think any of them are within 3 anyway. So
He fails. Nobody's in
No one-
3. Nobody's in 3.
no one's taken. No one's in 3.
Yeah, so he just everybody stays put, but now he is defeated as well as
And
everybody.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
That was our last
that's,
shot.
that's game ball. All right.
Yeah, pretty easily.
If he'd won that and then made them check and made Hohenlohe fail, then this all goes away right here.
Yeah. Wow.
That was weird.
That was a
No,
great battle.
Holman's got 5 guys.
Yeah, true, but
Yeah. I mean, he would have really had to roll bad to fail. The key
No, I
was
mean,
just
no,
not.
no,
These
I mean-
guys and these guys could go away, but they still have 3 left.
no, because this also goes away back here.
yeah, he's shaking.
Ah,
And
he'd have
would
2
win.
left.
And
And
then-
more importantly, they lose Oberleichling.
That was the key, because if we could have taken these guys out, gotten these guys out of the town somehow, then we could have taken the town. But without doing that, there's just no way.
All right. Well, a fun battle. It took us.
I want to do my combat.
Robert wants to roll his dice.
Oh my God!
He's allowed to.
Yeah, very good, very good.
I'm allowed to move my square. I will allow Robert
to fight his guys. Very good. Robert is here in line for +1 5. I see
Okay,
5.
no,
5 for
no, he
4.
He has 1 more for being online.
Oh, that's right. It's either way. That's fascinating. That is fascinating.
Yep.
So that's interesting. First time not first time, but it's one of the rare times we've seen it. So it's 5 6. Because he does have support. So 6 for 4s, and our good friends, the Cappy Grenadiers, not the crappy Grenadiers, the Cappy Grenadiers, are 7 for 3s. Yeah.
No, he's wrong. That's his hit.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well. So,
Yeah, he had one. Yeah.
He's rolling for 4s. I'm rolling for 3s.
Okay. It certainly didn't look like that.
And that mass thing doesn't have a
No
penalty like a square does,
No, it
right?
doesn't.
There's no combat bonus for it. It just means you don't die as easily to
So 2
3.
hits. 3
3.
hits.
Either
Yeah.
one, 3 hits.
3 hits.
Not
so
enough.
3 and
I'm back with 3.
3. So
Wins
tie,
tie.
and the attacker wins. He would have to check if it was a check, which it's not. Anything else?
That's
need-
all.
I needed one more hit.
Yeah. All right. So
See,
now that we know that the Austrians have won at Eggmuhl, which was not the outcome I expected until Wednesday.
No, me either. Quite honestly,
I
thought
thought the French
Eggmuhl
had it, but
Although I think Charles decides to make discretion about part of Valour and withdraw very shortly.
oh yeah, no, he's taken a real pounding, and he knows he needs to get gone, but he nonetheless wins. So the thing that we are, you say, well, what are you going to do for the rest of the time? Well, there won't be much of the rest of the time. But Haz and I talked about it online, and we thought we would save till now the fact, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have Valour and Fortitude 2.4.
Oh no!
Check your DMs.
Check your
Oh,
DMs, ladies and gentlemen. We got new rules.
Would any of them have helped us? Has?
Yes.
Oh man!
Yep. You would have made contact with Oberleichling. It's probably, I think, the biggest change. If you
really?
if you assault across rough terrain, it does not cost you movement.
Oh, that's they take
Wow.
it. They take it. Sam does something similar in Blucher, I think, where you don't take difficulty when you're assaulting.
Yep. That's probably the biggest change. The other change is rough terrain is now halved. Is not halved. It is 1 for 3. 1 inch is now 3 inches.
1 inch in rough terrain is equal to 3 inches outside of it.
Exactly.
So move of 6 becomes 2.
Exactly.
Move of 12 becomes 4. Oh wow, it really slows you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And Robert, I hope you're sitting down. And OJ is
Oh,
going to
no.
be so sad he wasn't here. The 1 inch around terrain has been removed. It is only now around units.
And directed fire.
That's only a card has.
Yeah, but still.
There is a change
Something.
there is a change to the card deck, and I'm very curious. I'm going to ask him this when he joins us. I'm very, very curious. There is now a card in both the French and the British deck, it may be in the others, called Directed Fire, that allows a cannon to shoot over intervening troops.
If the cannon's on a hill.
If the cannon is on a hill, yes.
Or shooting through open order troops.
Oh, hit test got a big change.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If a unit, I think the biggest one is if any of the units supporting your attack are shaken, the -1 impacts you.
Yep.
Slightly less impactful, I think, is all your supporting units have to be fresh to get the bonus, the attack bonus, which is kind of But the big one, I think the shaken one's more bigger because that really makes shaking units a malice too now.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
So wait, go back to that a second, Chrono. All your supporting in melee, you mean? All the supporting units have to be fresh as well in order to get the
Player
bonus?
taking a hit test and must roll d6. Add 1 if a unit making a melee attack, and all making a melee attack, and all of its supporting units have not suffered any losses.
Wow, that's hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
The
Because
cracked one, if you get making a fire or melee attack, or if its supporting units are shaken.
The
So if
shaken, the shaken passes up as well.
Yes, that's the bigger one, I feel like.
Cover. I actually think the charge across terrain not costing is the biggest. Because
Fair.
now
It certainly would have mattered here.
It would have been a huge difference in this battle. Eggmuhl is in French hands. Eggmuhl is absolutely in French because you're not being slowed. You know.
Yeah.
You're
At least in this last turn.
Yeah. Well, I think throughout the game.
The whole game we were feeding troops in slowly because
This is the
Right, but that would only met.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. We would be able to assault across that bridge much easier.
Exactly. Now,
Yep.
also, cover. Take a look at T.0.2. In the fire phase, 1 loss suffered by a unit is negated by the attacking unit, and if all its supporting units are artillery. So you can't so the deal is if you're firing with artillery but you also have musket, you only burn 1 loss. You have to have all artillery to get it to be just the 1, otherwise it's 2.
So when I fired over here, it wouldn't have counted. It would have been 2 instead of 1.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
also the guard and militia modifiers to attack are gone.
Guard and militia is gone. That attack
For the modifiers.
For the attack modifiers, yep.
They still get the Valor check modifiers?
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of
Also,
a
they
shame.
changed.
I thought that was a good one.
It was actually. Oh, lights.
Yeah.
The French lights now have 4 firepower and 3 melee.
Yeah, that's an interesting change.
Skirmish for 2.
Oh, that's true.
What?
Nice.
What? See, I missed that bit because
Or they
this actually
skirmish
came-
for 1, they shoot for 2. At 12 inches. Oh no, it is they skirmish for 2.
Yeah, because skirmishes have.
It's in the army list that they show the
yeah. Light infantry, melee 4, or fire 4, melee 3, tenacity 4. Light infantry square. I scroll down and I see. Gotta find that.
I kind of like that.
Well, they're
That makes
halved,
sense.
and you round down, but when you have four, it's two.
So where are you deriving that from, Has? I'm looking at the new sheets you sent. The
Okay,
lights
so
the lights are 4-3-4, which is quite good.
yes,
Oh, I
but
see.
we're saying
They skirmish for 2 because you skirmish at half. Yeah.
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 And you
Yeah.
round down.
Well,
So
you
they're
don't have
four.
to. You
They're
don't
not
have to
gonna be-
round. So
So they're not going to be doing. So this Ligere would not be doing very well. Actually, doing all the assaulting they did in this game. They would
that
have been much better off sitting back here behind the stream and just.
Oh yeah,
blasting the grenadiers
you
off
want
the
to use
hill.
them. You want to use them for firing because they're
Which-
more effective for
which
it.
here's
Which makes sense.
Yeah, I was about to say, which is what they're for. It's-
Yeah.
Although, to be
You
fair,
use
light
the-
troops did sometimes get used as shock
use
troops because
the-
they're considered very reliable.
No, but they
Use
got
the
used.
line
They
guys.
got used. They got used in shock troops in terrain.
True.
Use
Yeah,
the
it's-
line guys to do the meleeing stuff. Use
Yeah.
these better firing units to.
Yeah,
Wear
they
'em
gave
down.
that. Oh, they gave that
Gave
to
them leader
both.
special-
They gave it to the British Light and to the British Riflemen.
Mm.
It makes
sweet,
sense.
Sweet fancy Jeebus. British Foot Guard are now 366.
Oh my god,
Jeez.
Ugh.
that's as good as the old guard.
Yes. Not that I'm going to be what? Oh, I'm giving it to him. I'm giving it to him. He's a guest, but I'm going to give it to him. What is that? Between that and the 5 Fortitude for the Austrians? Oh, that's old guard level.
Oh, let's see. Oh, they give were these leader special? Are these leader special rules new
Which ones?
for the French?
British generals? The
And
Army-
Marshal of France.
What is that?
The Marshal of the Empire. If
Marshal of Empire.
if the leader is a Marshal of the Empire, they add 2 to rally tests for French units within 12 inches instead of just 1.
So they don't actually list what that is? Where is that? Oh, there it is.
It's on the sheet. It's on the
Oh,
back.
no,
It's
no.
on the-
Oh,
yes.
wow. Oh, wow. This is relevant given to what we're playing tomorrow. Sir Arthur Wellesley, the Duke of Wellington. The leader can be moved at the start of the British action phase instead of at the end. In addition, add 1 to the melee of British units that are fighting back if they are within 12 inches of him.
Oh,
Don't you mean more?
Sir John Moore. This leader can move into contact with an enemy unit when they are moved at the end of the action phase and can lend melee support.
Does anybody else find it just a tad convenient that the day before he's going to be here, the British suddenly get really powerful?
Well, here's what
John Moore becomes useful.
Yes.
here's what Napoleon gets. For Napoleon, French artillery units within 12 inches of this leader only need to be in range and line of sight of the target in order to be allowed to fire at a target or lend fire support. The target does not need to be the closest enemy. And they're allowed to trace a line of sight to the target across units that are in open order or not on a hill. So Napoleon lets their artillery. It sounds like Napoleon lets their artillery fire over.
Gotta get my French army list up because clearly I got to go over my battle for tomorrow and make sure I got everything right.
In addition, add 1 to valor test and 2 to rally.
Well, Napoleon's not there tomorrow, so it doesn't matter.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
but all
Napoleon,
the
only
British
need to be in
are
range.
supermen.
the big thing is Napoleon adds 1 to valor tests and 2 to rally tests for all
I'm
French.
gonna be British tomorrow.
Andrew's already volunteered. I've got my red coat on.
Nay lets French units within 3 of them reroll failed hit rolls for melee attacks.
That makes sense.
And Napoleon doesn't allow overhead fire, but he allows you to pick your target. You don't have to shoot at the closest.
But keep reading. They are allowed to trace a line of sight to the target across units that are in open order or not on a hill. That's that directed fire rule.
So that would have allowed Destruct to, if
Yep.
if he had been French,
Had he been
it would have
Napoleon-
allowed him to use.
Napoleon.
That would have
shot.
That would have let this artillery over here do it
Yeah.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Should actually shoot those horses.
Oh,
Well, I read Napoleon there. He actually do it on the same level too.
No, but they can't be. They have to be. It's gonna.
It doesn't-
You're gonna have to make sense of that part about not on a hill.
yeah,
He intends that to be hill to hill.
that would have pissed off this truck big time. If Napoleon was allowed to do that with his
And
guns
he
over
couldn't.
here, but he isn't.
No, it's like playing It's like playing Shaco. It's like playing.
Although, in fairness, as has pointed out earlier, if you're looking at the cards, take a look at the card directed fire.
Where is that?
Number 7.
It's the 7.
Oh, cool.
So if you play directed fire, which is already in the deck, it just adds this other provision where it is explicit artillery units on a hill.
So so you can't do directed fire. Just it seems like it's going to be a card.
Yeah, it's a
instead.
card or Napoleon.
Yeah.
And Napoleon isn't on the peninsula.
Yes, he is. He's just not always there.
And he's not at.
He's only
Corona.
there when
He's
winning.
not at Corona. Yeah, he comes
he-
in, whips the British, absolutely whips them, and then says, "All right, guys, take care of this. I got to go back and fight the Austrians.
You guys pick up here. I got to go take care of this.
I've got these guys on the run. They're fleeing from me at great numbers. Drive them back to the beach. Don't let whatever you do. Don't let them get back on the boats."
having flashbacks.
Okay, so you want us to let them get back on the boat?
No,
while you
no,
stay
see-
here.
We're not to open the door until you or anyone else. No, just me, just you.
Just-
Yeah, that's exactly the sketch I have in mind.
Napoleon flashes back to that moment 7 years later at Waterloo. When
Yes,
when the Prussians show up, he's like, "God dang it, Grouchy! I told you."
I told you not to let them get back on the boats. So a lot of rules. So a bunch of us here will be back tomorrow at noon, and if you haven't heard it, you'll hear it now. We are going to be joined by the author of Valour and Fortitude, Mr. Jervis Johnson, to play Valour and Fortitude under his watchful, horrified gaze.
There's even a seat for him now, probably.
Yeah, there, and he could certainly play. Should he be so inclined?
It's,
I'm
interesting.
sure he'll take Sir John Moore.
They changed all out attack, interestingly, and it provides a bit more benefit to having an army leader nearby, because that says you get to add 1 to the melee value of friendly units within 12 inches of your army leader if you play the all.
They gave it a yeah, I noticed that. They gave it a little something. Something. Breakthrough is now very interesting.
Oh yeah, because that means basically if you,
It's a follow-up move, but you can't attack.
which is still useful though.
Oh yeah. It lets you position yourself in a place you'd like to be.
Or it could let you recall your cavalry. Potentially.
Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, that even hadn't occurred to me, but that's spot on.
Take them out of a place they don't want to be.
Yeah, because oftentimes your cavalry blows something up, and then you're like, "Oh wait."
Daniel,
True.
we are Central Standard Time, GMT -6. So that's when we'll be tomorrow noon. We are respecting Jervis's ability.
Better defined Enfilade. So.
And it's the question that Phil is, will it be 2.5 by the time Jervis gets here? Entirely possible.
We don't know.
We don't know. So for those who can join, please do. I know a bunch of these folks are going to be there. We'll have OJ here, and I know Achilles will be here. Crown unfortunately can't make it, but there will be others that can be here. Andrew's coming. We know that.
Yep.
And so I'm very much looking forward, because for all the grief we give him in absentia, he has given me one of my favorite rule sets of all time. Just so much. Yeah, is it perfect? No, there's no such thing. But it does a lot of things that I like an awful lot at a very high level. So it'll be a real pleasure to have him. And if you're interested, if you're following this game, if you're following this process with us, and you've got questions, if you got questions you want to throw into the chat, you'll have a chance to do that. What's that, Crown?
Oh, that's pretty fun stuff. I can show up at the very beginning, but everything starts at 1. So they can show up and commit for a bit, but they'll dip out.
We would love to have you even for that.
They changed something for occupying defendable terrain. Now it is a unit or leader within 3 inches of a defendable terrain feature can occupy it instead of making it.
Instead of what?
Instead of making a move.
I think that's always been.
Has it always been true?
Yeah, because you can't move once you're in. You're done. I mean, I don't know what else.
Does that mean the move action, or that's a maneuver action?
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. We've taken it that way. That's not. That isn't to me. That's not.
Is that? I'll check the action.
I don't know what the difference would be. I mean, that to me is how I would have interpreted it.
Right.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Make up to 2 moves. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, have we played it where have we played it where if you make 2 moves and within 3 you can occupy?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Have. No.
Okay.
That you got to be started out outside the thing.
Right. You can make 1 move and occupy.
Exactly.
You can make 2 moves and
Exactly.
occupy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we'd certainly say that you can't leave the turn you enter. So. Yeah. So not huge changes, but some big ones. I think there's a difference there. I mean, it's nothing that's tipping the table, and pretty much I'm good with them.
I like the support changes because it makes damaging a units in brigade much more impactful. I feel like.
Yeah, and it also means you can't just throw shaken units all over the place and expect them to be able to shoot in a really effective way,
or provide support in any way meaningful way.
Yeah, yep.
Because that impacts your whole.
Because they are shaken.
They are.
So. All right. Well, thanks to those who stuck around long enough to watch the entire Battle of Eggmuhl play out. And there were some of you. I know that to be true. I'll take one last trip around the battlefield, frankly, so I can get some pictures.
Some are even here for the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get promoted.
I like how Andrew joined his own team over here. Oh my!
He is a team
I had
of one.
you so I could get to the cards.
Yeah.
You're a team of one, Andrew.
He's not afraid. You kidding? He's not afraid.
No, Andrew versus all of us, and
And he
won.
won. That's what we have to say. Andrew won. The others, who cares? They weren't here.
That's right. Andrew won this battle all by himself.
Destruct, Joe. They don't count.
Nope.
And certainly Jeff, who left an entire platoon of British stranded in a churchyard somewhere in Normandy. So anyway, let's one more check out here, see what's going on. Yeah, I do too, Phil. It's interesting to say. It's very interesting to see a game evolve. I mean, I certainly came to Shaco, one of my other beloveds, LaSalle, as a fully designed game. I was not a playtester for any of those. So it's very interesting. And I love being in the playtest process. I think it's intellectually challenging. Yeah, sometimes we bump up against each other, but I think that's a great thing too. So, all right. That is all. I have to go back now and start making changes to Coruña to match the new stats, which are... Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of guys that got those stats out on that field, so I got to go find them. 4:30 in the morning. Where are you, Daniel?
That would have to be.
Are you down under?
That had to be like Australia or Asia or something.
Yeah. You must be down under, my friend. You and the Mechanical Turk. But anyway, so a real pleasure to have all you by. A real pleasure. Thanks for everybody who played. We will see you all tomorrow at noon. And then tomorrow evening at our usual 1800 Central Time for Spearhead, assuming Barth can rouse himself and doesn't injure himself, basket weaving or trimming the daisies. Not sure what he'll do. Until then, please, until we meet again, take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.
Good night, Ian Jackson.